Asian water monitor. Now he's no color morph. This is their natural coloration. Pretty cool animal. There is definitely size difference, pattern difference, behavior difference, of course, because they're all there. Strike range on these snakes is really impressive. They're so bouncy. That is our big old northern pine snake, Prometheus, aka Diesel. All right, settle down. Golly, look at the freaking attitude on that snake. They just like to vibe with each other, so at this point I do almost feel bad separating them. Because he pits, brother, that snake is different. What is up, lovely people? Welcome back. So I just left the gym. I gotta go home. We're gonna clean Littlefoot's cage. We're gonna feed Bob, and the snake room smells like a turd. So unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, fortunately, I should say. We're gonna go in there. We're gonna mess with some snakes. We're gonna clean some poop. We're gonna clean some cages. So we haven't found out about the mullet competition yet. They said they'll release it early next week. Today's Monday, so I assume in the next few days we will find out. As far as those of you who donated, I got a few DMs. I got few enough that we might just send merch to all you guys, as long as I have everyone who I thought, because I think I only got 4 people, which I'm thankful for. So thank you guys. So I'm gonna hit you 4 up on Instagram. I got your messages. I haven't responded because Instagram's weird about accepting message requests, so I didn't want to accept it too early and get anyone's hopes up without knowing who's gonna win. But now that I know there's so few, I think everyone's a winner because, you know, I'm thankful for you guys using your hard-earned money to help me and help the wounded veterans. So we're gonna reward you guys for that one way or another.
I must warn you, Pepe. These winds, these are not normal winds. These winds we are hearing now are the winds of change, Pepe. Something is coming, and I don't like it, Pepe. Heed my warning, Pepe. We have no choice but to run. We must go. We must go now, Pepe.
Bob's being weird lately. We're gonna ignore that though. We got snake poop to clean. Hopefully he's not right. Okay, now first up is our good friend, the grumpiest, probably the grumpiest of all the snakes. Whoa! Probably the grumpiest of all the snakes we own. Don't worry, it's not as close to my face as it looks, guys. I'm pretty far away. Whoa there, buckaroo. Now this is easily our, whoa! I can't even get a sentence out. It's our grumpiest squam. We've had these snakes now for a pretty long time, almost as long as we've had our permits. So I would say we're probably on like 6 or 7 months with these snakes. They're getting bigger. Now I know a lot of you guys are already probably knowing this, because 1, because I've said it, and 2, because you've probably watched Will's video. But Will Nace and I have a little trade going. Woo! Will Nace and I have a little trade going right now. So we're trading dead Burmese pythons for food for vivariums. Seems like a pretty good deal to me. So obviously we're very thankful for that, because he's one of the best in the business in terms of making the vivariums. I know you guys have probably seen his page, and if you haven't, you better go out and check his channel out, because his bioactive setups are pretty freaking serious. I was over there for the first time at his new property, and I was blown away. All right, settle down. Golly, look at the freaking attitude on that snake. All right, we're gonna carefully put you back in your home and move on to the next one. Look who we have here. Still pretty grumpy, but not number 1 most grumpy. Ooh, careful now. This is our yellow squam, our smallest of our squams. I'm calling them squams. They're variable bush vipers, African bush vipers. Not a deadly snake, but guys, here's the thing. Any venomous snake that bites you sucks. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wish I could be more scientific than the word sucks, but it sucks. Her cage was pretty clean, so we're gonna actually just plop her right back in there and fill her water up. Well, if it isn't, oh gosh, old Bluey. Now remember, this is not actually blue. I'm pretty sure we call it, I'm pretty sure we decided on Squirtle for this one. Wow, it's actually getting pretty big. Now, if you guys have been keeping up with our videos, you'll know this guy eats like an absolute tank. I mean, he is one of the hungriest snakes I've ever dealt with. Ooh, he's looking at me. It's so cool the way their pupils move. Now, this one is generally pretty calm, you guys, but still not a snake that you want to get comfortable with. And the strike range on these snakes is really impressive. They're so bouncy. Ooh, where's my little hook? There it is. Check that out. That's a little easier for us now. Keep him more secure, keep him stationary. Why risk it? You know, he's a little squam and you're double looking at him. Oh my gosh, baby, what are you doing? Y'all want me to free handle it then? Y'all want me to grab up on it, then it's gonna bite me, you finna be mad at me. We're just taking them out. Woo! Taking a look at how beautiful they are, man. Oof, oof, oof. All right, you guys. Once again, pretty clean cage. Just clean the paper towels out, give them some fresh water. Can't wait to upgrade these guys. I'm pretty sick of the tubs. I know I've talked about it a few times, but we're excited. All right. Now look at who we have here. Got a few of our little baby Green Insularis. Look how cute that guy. I understand in some situations they might be a bit cannibalistic, bite each other and such, but these guys are used to each other's smells. I guess that's an easy thing to say, but these three sit right on top of each other all day, so I'm not worried about cross-contamination, not worried about them biting each other. It is pretty cool though to see. I mean, these snakes are all the exact same age old, give or take a couple minutes. And there is definitely size difference, pattern difference, behavior difference, of course, because they're all their own animal. Now that one right there, you see right by the snake hook's tip, his head right there, that's number 5. Historically, our healthiest of all the Insularis, and you can see he's got a little dirt on him because I had him on EcoWorth, but healthy snake. And then down here, crawling down on the shady side, closer to you have number 3, and then the one up there is number 4. Wow, look at that snake. Pretty stoic, even for a little baby. Get away from my finger, mate. You can't touch it. Now you all know her. This is our cleverly named Blue Insularis, aka Bluey. One of the most difficult nicknames I've ever thought of, but I think it fits her pretty well, for obvious reasons. But brother, sister, check that snake out. And that red, that marble of an eyeball inside of her, those heat pits, brother, that snake is different. The iPhone's doing a pretty good job. Bye. Have a good time in your cage. Go that way. Yes, you're very cute. You're a very cute snake. Goodbye, snake. National Mullet Championship, National Mullet Competition, whatever you want to call it, has ended. Now, I still have it for now, don't worry. We're not going to find out the results until, they said early next week. Like I said, today's Monday, so we'll find out. However, to those of you that voted, and voted, and voted, and voted, thank you. It means the world to me. It was really fun to turn the mullet into a challenge. It was pretty exciting. I think we all had fun. I had fun. The fact that we even made it to the final round and we were in contention is pretty crazy. So thank you guys, everyone who voted, friends, family, fans, whoever. The mullet will not last much longer. I can't lie to you guys. I love the mullet. It's my favorite haircut I've ever had, and I could probably get more compliments on my mullet than anything else in my life, but everything must come to an end. And I think for 2024, we're gonna try some new hairstyle. We're gonna try to figure it out as a team, something else goofy that I could grow. I will miss the mullet more than I care to admit. So just know that. Anyways, I digress. Let's move on to some other snakes. Say your thank yous and pay your respects to the mullet, because you never know. Tomorrow could be the last day. All right, let's see if I can do this with one hand here, buddy. Let's see if you're gonna be nice today. Oh boy. Oh boy. Look at that big boy. That is our big old northern pine snake, Prometheus, aka Diesel, aka the destroyer of worlds, aka my main homie. Now I've been working with this guy quite a lot off camera, because as you guys know, he's a bit of a grumpy snake. Now this guy being close to my face, a bit scary, but we build the trust. We don't want him to be angry. We've been nice to Prometheus, he been nice to me. He tried to bite, I say it's okay. He tried to bite twice, I don't like so much, but that's the relationship we built together. I mean, come on now, no hissing, guys. We're making leaps and bounds over here. The fun part with this guy is how his behavior changes once he's back in his cage and expecting food. Oh boy. Let's see here. He could be good for us today. He could be good. Are you a good boy? Look at that snake. Look at that snake there, man. Wow. Guys, I ordered some timers, so please do not roast me for that. It's not the best, but I live here, so I can come in and turn it on and off every day, but I know. Not a good look. Anyways, he's actually being pretty chill. Oh, hey now, man. No need for that. We're gonna leave you alone and we're gonna move on, bro. There's our little guy, Mexican black king snake. I thought I was filming when I took the hide off, but I wasn't. Classic. But I mean, look how beautiful. The iridescence, the shine. He's like, I'm pretty much an indigo snake, right? No, buddy, you're not. You're not an indigo snake, but that's okay. Still though, boys and girls, that is a stunner. Meet all of you, mate. Put this right back here for me. You know, you're good to go, buff. I'll see you later. Oh! Sorry, mate. I'm just trying to be cute. Now, last but not least, we got our lovely little pair of boas here. Look at them. They're getting massive. Now, I haven't been doing the temperature changes and the humidity changes and stuff to get them to breed, but they've kind of made it clear that they just like to vibe with each other. So at this point, I do almost feel bad separating them, but at some point it might happen. I mean, Stone said he doesn't really want it back, so like, you know, that's one thing. Anyways, we're just replacing some water for them. They get a whole gallon of water, so I mean, you thirsty little freaks. Alrighty, we gave them a spray down. We filled their water up. The plants have definitely seen better days, you guys, but you know how well I do at keeping plants alive. Anyways, moving on. Now take a look at this guy. Shadow, our agent water monitor. Ooh-wee. He's a healthy boy. He's a fat boy. Look at that belly. Oh my God. For those of you that don't remember, this is Shadow. He's our agent water monitor. He's about 1 year old. So some of you guys remember, we got Shadow from our friend Stax. I'll put his info down there, Instagram, TikTok, all that. Unfortunately, he was unable to keep taking care of Shadow as life gets busy, you know, having children and whatnot. Luckily for him and luckily for us, that's what friends are for. He hit me up, he said, hey Duff, there's no one else I'd rather have take care of my guy, and hey, we're happy to have you, Shadow. We love you, buddy. So we're gonna put Shadow down here in this water, let him soak up a bit. We're gonna clean, redo his cage. Maybe we'll feed him a bit. He's pretty full. Maybe we'll feed him just a little bit for the video, and then we'll probably finish up with Bob, maybe head to the snake room. These are updated digs here, folks. 120 gallons. A little new, fresh little setup for him. I broke his skull, but it looks pretty cool. Kong Skull Island type vibes here, you know what I'm saying? So, that's that. We're gonna get him out real quick. We're gonna talk about him a bit more. We're gonna look at him, touch him, give him a kiss, put him back, make sure he loves his new home, and maybe feed him a bit. So, let's get to it. This isn't Littlefoot, for those of you that aren't as caught up. This is Shadow. We got him before we got rid of Littlefoot. We didn't know we were gonna get rid of Littlefoot, but one thing leads to another. Luckily for us, we still have Shadow. So here's our guy. Getting pretty big now. I don't know if you remember when we got him. He wasn't an unhealthy lizard by any means. Asian water monitor. Now he's no color morph. This is their natural coloration. Pretty cool animal. And as beautiful and cool as he is now, as a little baby, you gotta remember, he will be pushing up, potentially up to 8 feet long. That's not a pet, you guys. He's already no joke. He could already just slice me right open if we didn't have a good relationship. If he didn't trust me, or even if he just had a food response and he were to bite my finger, he does damage. He's got very, very sharp teeth. He's not quite a croc monitor with the bite, but you don't want to take a bite from an Asian water monitor, really, of any size. Anything over a foot, you're gonna get cut up pretty good. So that's that. We're gonna put him away, make sure he's liking his new digs. How you doing? Keep it moving, folks. Jose, are you listening? Jose, keep the belt glistening. McGregor's coming for you. He'll do you in two. Walking in McGregor Wonderland. A little flat, guys, I know. I don't have my voice on me today. I don't know what's going on. By the way, if any of you have an extra 120 gallon lid here, please hit your boy up, because old Woody is a pain in the tuchus. Anyways, we're gonna put old tuchus pain right back up on here. I mean, would you just look at that lizard right there? I mean, just look at that. He's just so handsome. I mean, just look at him. Smelling around. Not exactly some new smells, but we rearranged in here a bit, you know? Come on now, pretty nice looking cage for the little guy. Now you can see, I mean, it's not like this cage is too small for him, but you guys know me, especially with my lizards. These active critters, I like to make sure they got lots and lots of room, lots of enrichment, lots of fun, lots of fun. We're gonna leave him to explore. Like I said, he's already had all this in here, but our little buddy loves the new smells. He loves the new mulch. He's got to get to digging, enjoying his new digs. 11:50. As I was saying, do I need to turn the camera off and go SWAT mode on y'all? Or can I have 30 seconds to talk to my people here? Thank you. Well, kids, that's that. Another video down. Reiterating everything we did. What did we do today? We cleaned some poop. We hung out with Shadow. Cleaned some snake cages. Changed some bedding. Very productive day in the snake room. We'll get to the mullet competition in the next video. Again, I'm not going to do all that until we're sure about everything. But again, thank you all for everything. Thank you for helping vote. Thank you for donating for those of you who did. Sharing everything. I love you all. Before I leave you guys, today I have one request for you. One of my best friends from home lost his childhood dog today. Samson, one of the greatest dogs to ever live. So my special request from me to you is make sure you show your pet, whether it's a dog, cat, turtle, tarantula, bug, anything, frog, salamander, newt, alien that you're hiding from the government, whatever it is, if you've got, even you grumpy little rattlesnake, whatever it is, if you've got an animal or a creature that you care for and you love, give that little thing a hug, a kiss, some sort of extra affection today for me in memory of Samson, because that was a hell of a dog and he will be missed. So I leave you guys with that. Not the normal happy, positive vibes, still positive vibes, a little on the downer end, but regardless, guys. So send some love to your animals from Samson and for Samson. Thank you, guys. That's all. Until the next one, we love you. See you later.